Pollution, pollution, pollution. Wherever we go, pollution. Whatever we do, pollution. Earth is becoming fully like pollutionah, pollutionasya, pollutionobhyah. Hi friends, I think you already understood what I want to talk about. Yeah, that is about pollution in oceans. Because recently on June 9th, we have seen a Singapore flagged vessel caught fire near the Kerala's Bepur coast. 2000 what we call tons of fuel and hundreds of containers caused concern because for its potential ecological impact. And also earlier, I think on May 25th, a Liberian container ship named Elsa 3 sank off. That is also near Kochi coast, Kerala. So we'll see who is responsible if something like this happens, like exporter, the company, owner, importer, who is responsible. First, we'll see who is responsible for the global shipping. That is IMO, International Maritime Organization. It is most powerful organizations among all other organizations. One of the most powerful, we can say, in United Nations organization, that is responsible. Its prescriptions, norms, regulations are applied across global shipping. So members who countries who are the members of this IMO will sign a convention with the IMO regarding the safety, pollution, liability and compensation. And in turn, these countries will go and do their domestic legislations in order to force these conventions regarding global shipping. Those legislations and regulation also should be in sync with global conventions. So IMO is responsible for that. In India, Director General of Shipping issues notices for these purposes, and in some cases Parliament also needs to give its assent while doing these legislations, like if they want to take any initiative. So now we'll see another thing that India is signatory to so many conventions, but not two conventions like Ballastic Water Convention 2004. It deals with, what is ballastic water. Ballastic water means ships, when cargo is not there, in order to balance it and in order to maintain the stability, uh, they'll carry this ballast water in ballast water tanks, and they discharge this ballast water in another country. In that ballast water we can find marine organisms, marine plants, aquatic animals, everything we can find. This is the reason why the reason for the introduction of invasive alien species, means those species are not domestic to one's own country, but those species will be introduced from other country through all these means. That is called ballast water. India is not signatory for it, and in 2010, hazardous and noxious substances convention, India is not signatory for it actually. This is for it deals with liability and compensation for damage related to carriage of hazardous and noxious substances on ships. India is not signatory for it, but on June 9th, what had happened? That accident is somewhat related to this convention only. So India is not signatory because it may deal with its own shipping rules and norms in country to control the situation. So who owns the ships actually? So many companies will be there. In that, Greece and China are the on the top who manufacture ships, who is having shipping shipping manufacture industries. But though they'll manufacture in one country, ships will be registered in another country for the ease of operations and other benefits that is according to the convenience. That is called flags of convenience. Means there we can find lower taxes, very less strict safety, environmental and inspection standards, for relaxed labor laws, easy registration process, etc. So that is why though ships will be manufactured in one country, they'll register in another country. Example Liberia, Marshall Islands are examples further. So who is actually responsible for something like this happens, like loss of cargo and any environmental damage it happens? Of course, ship owner will be the responsible. Actually, how the payment things will be done here? Ship owner issues one bill of lading uh, in order to govern the trading of goods. With this bill of lading, he transport cargo from one port to another port, and he'll give off that bill of trading to exporter who is exporting the cargo. Meanwhile, importer goes to bank because this is the hefty amount he can't pay in a one single stretch. So he'll go to banks and banks will issue letter of credit. So when means bank is extending its credit to import the goods. So finally banks will get that bill of lading from the exporter, and when only the actual receiver who is actually importing the goods for his purpose pays the entire amount to the banks, he will get the bill of lading in return. This is how the payment things will happen. um, in case of loss or damage of cargo, owner who is having that bill of lading is responsible for that. And for to cover the business losses and all, one protection and indemnity club will be there. It is like insurance company. It will cover all the losses, not only business losses but also the environment loss also it will only cover. If it is only indemnity club means only business loss will be covered, but it is protection and indemnity club, both business loss and environment loss also will be covered in this one. That is, and we all know what are the impacts if something like this happens on ocean. That is impact of fish catch, tourism. It will affect other businesses also, transportation will be blocked, and we know uh, oceans are carbon dioxide CO2 sequesters, like it will absorb CO2 from the atmosphere. It will be very, it will have very negative effect on the oceans, like in for marine organisms and all. And we have a convention in 2007, that is Nairobi Convention. Of course, India is a signatory for that. This is for removal of wrecks if ship sinks in the oceans. Of course, again, owner is the responsible to take the wrecks out if ship sinks, and if the sinking ship is causes any damage to the environment, again, owner is the responsible for that. So why do ships still sink? Because we are using our skills, advanced material, knowledge in building of ships, but still why it happens? Though we are giving our 100%, not without causing all these things we'll do manufacture ship manufacturing, but still there are things which we can't predict beforehand. One or the other way things will happen. So because of this still ships are sinking. And one more thing is the accidents nearby are happening nearby the coast. It happened after COVID-19. Ships are coming very close to the coast and going, because during COVID-19, ship workers who are that group who is working in the ships, they want mobile phone signals because they wanted to know how their family is, how their health is. So because of that reason, ships started going very close to the coast. And after that, some accidents also happened because of these reasons. And one more is after Titanic incident, what happened? They countries came up with a one convention, that is SOLAS, that is Safety of Life at Sea. It is, what it told is, uh, how much our people, means how much our weight, how much our people one ship can carry, the ship should have equal, should carry lifeboats along with it. Those lifeboats should be able to carry those many people which the ship is able to carry. Means everyone should get the opportunity to live, to get the opportunity to go on lifeboats. This is the reason behind this convention, Safety of Life at Sea. This is about ship accidents in the oceans. I hope almost all the things I have covered which I wanted to tell you, and if anything I missed, and if you feel that I should improve in these things, please do comment below. Thank you.